vocês, hoje a gente está aqui no Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom! E vamos mostrar um pouquinho desse parque maravilhoso, né, Sossô, pra vocês. Aqui tem uma das melhores atrações da Disney, que é o do Avatar. E a Sofia vai pra contar pra vocês um pouquinho da experiência dela também.
Essa que eu tava com medo.
E se vocês gostarem desse vídeo, gostam desse tipo de vídeo, deixa muito like pra gente aqui, hein? E não deixa de se inscrever no
Canal
Se inscreva no canal, pessoal. Vocês vão gostar.
Deixa seu like.
Deixe bastante like, né?
Muito. E aí a gente sabe que o canal cresceu.
Isso aí. Então, vamos lá, pessoal. Vamos começar esse vídeo.
Animal Kingdom.
Vamos mostrar aqui um pouquinho pra vocês, ó. Olha que árvore linda que está aqui na frente. Ela é toda com animais, olha.
Olha que fofinho, até o Avatar.
Tem vários. E nós estamos aqui e vamos mostrando um pouquinho enquanto nós temos que esperar para entrar. E daqui a pouco a gente vai voltando com umas atrações e um pouquinho do visual do parque. Não deixem de deixar muito like, hein, galera? Isso ajuda muito pro canal crescer.
Ajuda muito a gente saber que o canal crescer. Gente, agora a gente tá aqui no
Na atração do
Avatar.
Avatar, isso aí. Vamos andando lá, estamos na fila. E aqui...
E aqui é muito legal. Será que vai dar certo isso?
aqui é muito lindo. Todo...
Muito bonito. Olha aquela pedra ali, gente.
Nós vamos mostrar depois direitinho.
Uau, olha aquela pedra. Vai entrar.
Então, daqui a pouco a gente vai mostrando mais um pouquinho pra vocês. Vamos mostrando tudo, né?
A rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an ikron, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them.
We got them, guys.
But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Standby. We are looking into delays with the genetic matching system.
Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Atrás.
Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
The left, 9 for 16 to the left.
Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
During your flight, you'll be restrained no height above the ground and the floor will move. If you're afraid of heights, run a motion sickness, so we can remain seated for 4.5 minutes, and when to opt out, please see me.
Children. Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños.
E aí, Sofia, como é que foi a atração?
Eu me senti como se estivesse caindo quando caiu aquelas pedras assim.
E gostou? Mais ou menos? Vai de novo? Vamos de novo?
Não.
Agora não? Então tá bom, então vamos pra outra. Né? Vambora, pessoal, vem com a gente, hein?
Olha que pedona.
Little more. Little. Yes. Perfect. Oh, and hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome to our show. You know, we've been doing this act for over 300 million years. And with bugs making up more than 80% of the animal world, we're the biggest cast of them all. Still?
We outnumber you 200 million to 1. Maybe it's time you honorary bugs got a taste of your own medicine! What? You're still alive? This means war! What are your stingers? Point for the fact that we like to taste you. Be out there wallowing in shoulder-high waste. Shoulder-high waste. All bugs will light up the face of the planet. There's really no humans around.
Na atração do dinossauros.
A gente acabou de ir naquela do Avatar.
Isso. E ela gostou, né? Mais ou menos, né? Ainda tô querendo convencer vocês de novo. E aí vamos mostrando aqui um pouquinho dessa atração pra vocês agora também.
Minha mãe gostou muito, gente. Não gostei quase nada. Só dou nota 5, gente. Metade.
Oi, pessoal!
De novo!
Agora nós estamos na Expedição Everest. Vamos lá? Nós vamos para uma montanha-russa. Tá com coragem?
Não muita, gente.
Não muita?
Eu acho que ela vai assim e depois volta assim. Depois vai assim, depois volta assim.
Ela anda para trás, né?
Assim. Aí ela vai fazendo assim.
Ei.
Toda hora.
Meu Deus.
Acho que é lá assim, gente.
Vamos ver se a Sofia vai ter coragem de ir nessa. Vamos lá.
Vamos à vila.
Estos efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Mas antes eu quero perguntar, como é que foi o Everest? Você estava tão ansiosa, mas não conseguimos gravar. Fala!
Eu dei nota 0.
Nota 0? Mas é tão bom.
Gente, foi assim. A gente chegou naquela parte da neve.
E aí? Muito nervoso? E agora nós estamos aqui no UP para uma apresentação.
E a gente vai tentar mostrar um pouquinho pra você.
Isso aí. Acompanhe com a gente, né? E vamos lá!
Take your time, building some suspense for you all. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, there were more people raising their hands for trying again. Yeah, you picked it. Okay, but over here. Never even knew there was an owl up above. Wonderful adaptation for a predator just like this. Of course, they also have excellent eyesight. Excellent
Estamos aqui na fila e daqui a pouco vamos mostrar mais um pouquinho.
Será que eu
E vocês já
vou
sabem, né? Será que você vai gostar? Então, mamãe acha o show mais lindo daqui da Animal Kingdom é esse aqui.
Tem certeza.
Absoluta.
Que legal.
Vai sim. Gente, não deixem de deixar muito
Like.
e se inscreva no
Canal.
Então, até daqui a pouquinho.
For sensational news, a shining new era is enjoying the feature. Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be when at last I am given my dues. And injustice this is where we prevail.
Mas antes, deixa seu like, se inscreva aqui no canal e...
Tchau, pessoal. Até o próximo, hein? Espero que vocês tenham gostado.
Verdade.
Beijinhos. Bye, bye. Tchau. Derrubando tudo. Tchau, pessoal.